Number 1, ET. That's elapsed time. That's the time which is displayed on the readout board, which tells you how fast you've gone. Number 2, reaction time. That's the time taken from when the green light turns on, which tells you to go, to the time you actually start to move. Number 3, the burnout. That's when you do a burnout and you smoke the tyres. That's got a very important job to do, in which you get the tyres up to temperature. It looks good, but it's very important in drag racing. Number 4, you'll probably notice the tree, which we call the Christmas tree. It has some white lights on it and some amber lights and a green light. On a full tree, which the sportsman racers race on, the lights come down one at a time in 0.04 of a second intervals, and then the green light turns on. The professional racers run on a pro tree, which is all 3 amber lights on at the same time, and then the green light turns on at 0.04 of a second later. Number 5, terminal speed. That's the speed at which you are travelling when you cross the finish line. That is measured over 2 points and the racetrack, which is 20 metres apart after the finish line. Number 6, 60 foot. That's a very important measurement. It's the time taken to go from 0 to 60 feet, and that describes just how well the car launched and how well you've got your chassis set up. Number 7, the 2-step. That's an electronic device which limits the engine RPM on the start line, because at that point you are on full throttle and you don't want the engine to over rev, so that is an electronic device which maintains a certain amount of RPM so that you don't over rev the engine. When you hear drag racers talk, they sometimes mention they had a lift. That's just when they get off the throttle because the car felt unsafe or was drifting towards the centre line, and it's just a very common terminology just to get off the pedal. Number 9, tyre shape. That is drag racers' worst enemy. That's when you actually spin the wheels excessively or not enough during the run, and the tyre actually goes out of round and starts to vibrate the car very, very violently. And that's Rocky's Drag Dictionary.